Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be February's fashion news, following on from January's fashion news. So this is going to be the latest updates from the fashion sphere and everything that I think that you will find interesting and that I find interesting. First piece of news of the day, Rihanna and LVMH have decided to pause her FENTY line. So you may know that Rihanna obviously has Fenty Beauty, hugely successful, really inclusive and diverse makeup line. She also has her lingerie, but she also has her luxury line of clothing called FENTY. So that has now been put on pause. They only launched FENTY less than 2 years ago and it's already been put on pause by the brand. It hasn't been reported on yet as to why exactly that might be. At the current time, COVID is obviously causing major issues for fashion houses, especially in the luxury sector, and who knows, perhaps it just wasn't the right direction for Rihanna at the moment. It could be that she wants to spend more time on the Fenty Beauty line, it could be that the lingerie is doing so well that she wants to just continue on that route, who knows, but at the moment it is on pause. Okay, next up, Chung has just released her latest line for Barbour, so this will be her fourth collection with Barbour, this time seeing like really gorgeous, very countrified, obviously. Wax jackets, quilted jackets, very Barbour, but just with a touch of Chung, I suppose. But this is the fourth collection that they've done. Obviously the others have been hugely successful or else you wouldn't have got to the fourth collection already. There are 9 different styles to choose from. Just having a little peek myself. I mean, yeah, to be honest, it kind of feels like a really good time. No one's really going out apart from if they're going for a walk or they're going on a dog walk or they're walking to their local shop. And this is very much that sort of throw on a quick jacket to pull yourself together, keep yourself warm and go on your dog walk. Something that has that outdoorsy, utilitarian, like keeps you warm enough but still has a fashionable edge. It's almost like the perfect timing for this collection of coats to come out, to be honest. So I'll leave a link down below anyway in case you do want to have a little peek. But some nice colours, it's all very kind of safe Barbour colours, you know, blues, tans, rusted reds, creams. If you love Barbour and you're a fan of Chung, you'll probably really like this. Right, super exciting. H&M has just announced their newest collaboration range with Simone Rocha. I don't know about you, but I have invested in a number of the H&M luxury collaborations they've done in the past. Lanvin, I was right on that one. Balmain, Kenzo, Giambattista Valli, obviously. There have been some absolutely stellar collaborations from H&M. So this year it is all about Simone Rocha, who started her brand 10 years ago, and she's therefore gone into the archives of some of the best Simone Rocha collections over the years, and she's kind of reinterpreted them for this H&M line. So from what I've seen so far, there are some beautiful dresses, like very kind of accentuated shoulders, very feminine, really pretty. There are pearls, there are large floral prints. It feels very like tea dresses going around to your friend's house for a garden party on the hottest day of the year carrying a Victoria sponge cake. That sort of vibe. But I think this is going to be huge for H&M once again. The collection is launching on the 11th of March, so still time to kind of have a look and choose which pieces that you want the most. But yeah, I'm glad to see it. I feel like the H&M collections that they put out are some of the absolute best collaborations in the whole market, which says a lot to have such a high street brand and so many luxury brands collaborating together. It works quite harmoniously, I think. I mean, H&M is a very cool brand on its own anyway. It kind of has that very Scandi cool aesthetic going for it. So I feel a lot of luxury brands kind of want to be a part of that. Simone has also said she's not going to reduce the quality of her products. She wants her usual Simone customer to be able to wear their Simone Rocha pieces alongside H&M without it feeling too clashing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the pieces are like in person, what the quality is going to be like, but I'm sure they're just going to fly. I'll be able to update you on this actually in March's fashion news, and then we can see what we feel about it. Moving on, next piece of fashion news revolves around the Chinese New Year, and there are so many collaborations happening for Chinese New Year. There are a lot of brands that are bringing out capsule collections, one of which I think is super exciting, is Burberry. They brought out a couple of pieces that are centered around the Chinese New Year, especially one t-shirt, I was literally just looking at it, which has the Thomas Burberry logo, but with an ox kind of coming out the side of it on the back. Very, very cool. If I didn't say so before, it's the year of the ox, by the way. I'm the year of the snake. Alex is the year of the horse for 1990. I'm the year of the snake. Apparently I'm very graceful, calm, composed and expressive. I feel that is quite me. I move forward according to the plan all the time with the spirit of grittiness. I like that. It's kind of like I have a plan and I know I have to work hard to get there. Both sensibility and intellectuality are very strong. I like that a lot. I'm very sensible. I feel that's very me. The one for horse though is so not Alex, even slightly. Energetic, passionate, upright, aspirant. People born in the years of the horse are always having personality traits like being warm-hearted, enthusiastic and positive. Don't get me wrong, it can be very positive, but it's not really enthusiastic or energetic, but never mind. Anyway, so yes, this Burberry t-shirt I think is actually super, super cool, but it doesn't end there. There are a lot of other brands that are taking part. There is also Dior and Stussy that are collaborating again on a capsule collection all around the Chinese New Year, black with reds and golds and gorgeous symbols. I was literally just shopping myself. I'll have it up on the screen. They have, it's like the coolest like red varsity style jacket on the back is a big ox with Dior Stussy all kind of embroidered in there. It's Alex's birthday the day after Chinese New Year and I feel as soon as he sees these, he is going to love them. Some really cool pieces in here. And there is Gucci who have released their, is it Doraemon? I feel it is. It'll be written on the screen. I think it's Doraemon and it's this little cartoon character. They've created a full limited edition collection with a little character all over their bags and clothing and accessories. It's actually super, super cute. I have seen this little cartoon character a few times, but yeah, it still feels really Gucci. This is very heavily branded with Gucci and with Doraemon logos all over. Just very, very cool if you like manga and you like Gucci. So in the past few weeks we've had Gucci and Doraemon, we've had Loewe and their My Neighbor Totoro collaboration, and now we have another Japanese character and that is Pokemon, collaborating with Levi's. So to celebrate Pokemon's 25th anniversary, I actually can't believe it's only been 25 years. But yeah, I suppose I was around 6 when I first heard of it. Fair enough, time has flown. Pokemon's 25th anniversary, they are therefore collaborating with Levi's on this collection of clothing and accessories. I'm pretty sure my friend Kyle has already put in an order for some of these pieces. They're very, very him. From what I can see, there seems to be like denim jackets, there's jumpers, there's t-shirts, there's accessories, all with different Pokemon symbols and the characters kind of emblazoned on them. So if you are big into Pokemon or if you just love Levi's and you just want a bit of a fun item in your wardrobe, take a peek. I'm guessing this might sell out pretty fast. So definitely don't hang about with it, but yeah, I can totally see Kyle in every single piece of this. I mean, the denim jacket with the massive Pokemon on the back. I might get it for Alex for his birthday and see what he thinks. What do you guys think? Would you ever wear a denim jacket with a big Pikachu on the back? I mean, it's hard for me to say because I was never into Pokemon, like at all. I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my god. I mean, Alex was. I just never really got into it. Not really my thing at all. But if you love it, then I'd love to hear down below in the comments what you think of this collaboration. For any of you guys who love your sustainable fashion and you're looking for a new brand to get into that has much more sustainable practices in their manufacturing, I've just come across a new brand called Studios. It's kind of underneath the Superdry umbrella, and the focus is on a premium and sustainable product with a very modern, androgynous kind of aesthetic. I have a number of their pieces actually. I've been wearing some today. Oh, in fact, this is one. Gosh, sorry. This shirt actually is from them as well. So this is from Cult Studios. This shirt is absolutely fantastic. I can't tell you how often I'm asked about my white shirt collection because I get it. Like, finding the perfect white shirt is hard work, like whether it comes down to the way that the collar sits, the size of the collar, the way the shoulders sit over your arms, the type of cuffs. A lot goes into making a white shirt perfect, and this one is awesome. I will leave it linked down below for you. But yeah, Cult Studios, it's really impressed me, and Superdry is going down a much more sustainable route as it is, but they've launched this new brand, Cult Studios, or it's fairly new as far as I'm aware. The point is to create this very premium, sustainable line of clothing. So far, I'm super impressed. One of the coats from their collection I have, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous fabric, so beautifully made, really kind of modern, but still feels very kind of trendy and fashionable. So definitely take a look at that. I think it's a really fantastic move for such an enormous brand as Superdry and the Superdry group to kind of move into the sustainable journey. So I'm excited to see where that goes. So in January, I spoke of the fact that Couture Week was about to go ahead. A number of brands have decided to pause even their digital shows. However, it has just been Copenhagen Fashion Week, and I'm super impressed by a number of the collections that have come out. I also didn't realise just how many Copenhagen or Scandi brands I absolutely love. I feel like Copenhagen Fashion Week would be the place for me. I think next season I really want to try and drag Alex over there. We were meaning to visit Copenhagen now for so long, and there are so many brands that show at Copenhagen Fashion Week. The likes of Ganni, Stan Studios, Rotate, by Malene Berger, Steam Goya, so many fantastic brands that I buy a lot of and I really, really love. Hopefully next season I'll be at Copenhagen Fashion Week, but it's just gone ahead. It looked really, really fantastic. There are some gorgeous new clothes coming out, and also with a real focus on sustainability and a really modern approach to the current state of the world, to be honest. So if you are looking for a bit of inspiration right now, it might be worth going finding your favourite Danish brand, go and have a look at their Instagram and seeing what they created for autumn winter 2021. And then just to follow on from Copenhagen, of course, Lunar Fashion Week again is going to be digital only this season. I must admit I'm itching to get back to Fashion Week again. I am so missing being inspired by runways, being inspired by the buzz and the noise and all of the goings on. I must like, it got to the point before lockdown happened where it became quite exhausting and like, oh god, you know, Fashion Week's coming up, and it's just a lot to kind of organise. Of course, super exciting, but just a lot of organisation goes into it. And when you're going from show to show to show and changing outfits each time, it can be quite tiresome. But having all this time off this year, I just cannot wait to get back to interacting with people, seeing the fashion firsthand. It's kind of made me realise that I was kind of taking it for granted a little bit, and I absolutely just love that feeling of being sat front row at a show, watching the fashion walk past you and kind of taking note, and the next season, when it launches, buying it firsthand. It's such a fantastic feeling, so I cannot wait to get back to that moment. If I am right with my dates, Fashion Week would normally start tomorrow or Friday of this week, so I'm looking forward to seeing some of the digital presentations, and likely I'll be sharing a few of my favourites over on my stories, so make sure you're following me at Inthefrow. Right, I'm gonna end the news here, guys. Just a few little stories for you for this month. In honesty, there isn't loads going on. I feel like in January there was a lot kind of happening, but if you do ever see anything or there's a piece of news you want me to cover, send it over in DMs. I would love to hear from you if there's something you'd like me to discuss. And of course, anything I've talked about today, whether that's the new H&M Simone Rocha collaboration, whether it's a Chinese New Year item that you love, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to discuss the news with you. Thank you so much for watching the news, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!